Krishna's Kaviraj, he has read the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and that verse has, in that chapter where it's talking about the nature of bhakti and prema, it says, Nityasthira bhavasya. This is the actual verse, I can't remember the whole thing word for word. And the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Then the next verse, or 2 or 3 verses later, Krishna's Kaviraj writes this verse which most people know in Bengali, which is the same thing in Bengali, taking the Sanskrit to show where it comes from for his audience of Bengali Gaudiya Vaishnavas, and then putting it in the common vernacular of local Bengali so they could all understand what he's saying in Sanskrit. Nityasthira Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabunai Shravanadi Shuddhachite Koraya Odai. He's saying, what the verse is actually saying is that prema is Nityasthira. Prema, Nityasthira Krishna Prema. Krishna Prema is eternally perfect, and it's residing in the eternally perfect ones. The eternally perfect ones are the Nityasthira Parikars of the Lord, the gopis, the gopas, and the servants, and Krishna himself. And in the Nityasthira jivas and the sadhana siddhas. When one attains prema and goes to the spiritual world, now he has prema. So this is describing a prema, Nityasthira Bhavasya. It's Nityasthira. And this prema, and he says, Nityasthira Krishna Prema, Sadhya Kabunai. He said, this is not a sadhya that you can attain. You can chant for 1,000 lifetimes and never get prema, because it's a gift. That's why Lord Chaitanya says, Namo Ramani, Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradaya. Krishna Prema Pradaya. Pradaya means it's a gift. When we say Brahmanda Brahmante Kon Bhagyavan Jeev Guru Krishna Prasadi Pai. Pai means you receive. So bhakti is a gift. The verb P-A-Y-A means receive. So receive means you don't have bhakti, and you receive it from whom? Krishna gives it to you if he chooses to. He picks you out of all the conditioned souls in this material world and gives you the seed of prema, which is called bhakti. Krishna or the Vaishnava Guru. Now you have bhakti, but you don't have bhav and you don't have prema. So this Nityasthira Bhavasya, this Nityasthira Bhav, this Bhava and prema are with the Nityasthiras. As sadhakas, we can do hearing and chanting and remembering and worshipping and offering prayers and doing dandavats and parikamas and tirtha snans and yatras, and we can become a dasanodas, become a friend of the Lord and surrender everything Atman Navedanam to the Lord. Shravanam Kirtana Vishnu Smaranam Archanam Vishnu Padasevanam. Then Archanam Vandanam Sakyam Dasyam Sakyam Atman Vedanam. This is Navaveda Bhakti. So we can do all these things, but we can on all of our sadhana practices with the mercy of Guru and Krishna at every step and all the Vaishnavas, and if everything is done without aparad, then we rise to the platform of a Sakti. Bhajana Kriya, Nishta, Ruchi, then Asakti. Now we're in Asakti. Now to get to the level of bhav and prem, that's only if that descends from the Nityasiddhas. This is what the verse means. This sadhya, kabunai means this sadhya means goal, this prayojan, you can't get.